Hey y'all, welcome back to the shop. We are back in this thing. We are still working on the 21,000 mile 95 Impala. Hope you guys enjoyed the previous video with the tubular control arms. I really want to kind of focus on the differences because I've already did a video with the Wilwood coilovers and all, not the Wilwood coilovers, the QA1 coilovers and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to go back after watching those videos and just touch on some stuff that I forgot to put in the other videos and a few differences when you do the complete kit versus when you buy the coilover separate and everything in like that. This video will be mostly based on the brakes. So this side's pretty much wrapped up. We got the new rotor on, upper and lower control arms are installed. So the next thing we're gonna have to do on this one is put the brake lines on and all that stuff. So this video will be focusing on installing the Wilwoods and using their lines that I ordered. But before we get into this video, I just want to shout out two YouTube channels that I recently had found and they had found me. Yankee and McNeil's Garage. They're both doing LS swaps on these Impalas. I believe McNeil's Garage, he has a 94, and I believe the last video he posted, he was actually driving it and everything like that. Yankee, I think, is still in the beginning stages. I haven't got caught up on his videos as yet. But if you guys like Impala content, which I know you do because you're watching my videos, check out their channels. They're smaller channels, so let's get them some subscribers. You know, so you guys go check out. I really enjoy Yankee's channel. I mean, his production, it's funny, it's really cool. I see his channel doing really well with the production value that he gives with his intros and just everything, the voiceovers. It's really cool. I really enjoy his channel. So yeah, check those guys out. McNeil's Garage and Yankee, just straight Yankee. How he was able to get that and have such a new channel, I don't know. Nobody else took that, so that's pretty cool. But check those guys out. They got a couple LS swap builds going on the B bodies, and they're going in depth and showing everything. They took some tips and stuff from me, and they shouted me out on their channel. So I definitely want to return the favor and say I appreciate it, and you know, send some of my subscribers over to them and help them build up their subscriber count. I'm trying to get to 5,000. I need to pick up these videos. But yeah, just wanted to shout those guys out. And let's get into it. All right, so we got our brake parts laid out here. We're going to be doing the Wilwood D52 calipers. These are direct bolt-on for our cars. There's your part number, and this is the whole kit. So it comes with the calipers and the pads. So that's that. Excuse my mess, but I'm here working, trying to get this content out for you guys. So the fitting on this is going to be a 7/16 by 20. Wilwood actually sells the kit, which is right here. Here's the part number for the kit. And basically that comes with the banjo bolt with a -3 adapter fitting, and then your brass washers and the banjo bolt for the actual that goes into the caliper. And then we have, this is our adapter that adapts the brake line to the car. So it's this fitting here. So this is the side that needs to go onto your factory brake line. So you take your rubber hose off of the factory brake lines and you put this in its place, and then it has a -3 end on it. So that's this part here. And then we have our flex hose. So this is a stainless braided line from Wilwood with -3 connections. Where's the bag for it? This is 14-inch. Here's your part number here. Stay still. There's the part number here. So that's all you need. So let me show you how I assemble this. So we can use the factory line in here. As you can see, this one's not all whack because I had bent it and stuff like that earlier, but well, basically that'll go in there, and then we could put the little keeper back on, which is this thing here. This will hold it in place basically. No! That's what's up. All right. So once you get the line in, you get your keeper in, tighten it down. My GoPro fell and broke the little tripod, so I gotta hold it for now. So I have another GoPro at home, so I'll use the stand off of that one. The battery dead already? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. What the hell? This thing's acting funny. Hold on. Trying to do this with one hand now. Right. Come on. All right. So we got the caliper on. We got the fitting on. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and run the fitting. What I like to do is run the line from the caliper first and then route it to there. So let's go get the line. Right. Peel that off. And we got the line here. So we'll go ahead and get this. Don't forget to put the brass washers on each side. Or copper washers, sorry. It feels so tight. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh, thought it was cross-thread in there for a second. Right. And so basically, we'll have it run down and in like this. And that's it. So we'll go ahead and tighten up all these. We'll get this tightened, we'll get this tightened, and that'll complete the brakes basically for this side. And I have been working on the other side. So the other side's pretty much at the same point. Upper, lower control arms in, coilover is in, it's painted. Basically at the same point where I need to put the brake stuff on. So once I get that done, I'll do the sway bar since this video is not that long yet. So I think the sway bar is in that box. So we got a new sway bar that comes with the level 2 kit. This is the front sway bar. Front sway bar kit, there's your part number. We'll get this opened up, and once I get the brakes and stuff put on, I'll put the new sway bar in. All right, this is the sway bar. Those are the rear brakes. I just put those there to do the thumbnail. But here's the front sway bar. Comes with new mounting brackets and new end links. So we got both brakes done. Both sides are done, complete. Got the lines in, they're tight, mounted. So that part's done. Upper lower control arms are done. Coilovers are done. I will have to adjust them up because I think right now this thing's gonna slam to the ground. So I am gonna have to adjust them up, mess with the settings, take it for a drive. I haven't done the, I still have to do the tie rods and all that stuff. But that's not a big deal. I actually forgot to order them, so I ordered them today. So they'll be here probably in a day or two. But doing the tie rods and stuff is super easy. I can do that on the ground. I really don't even need to lift. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit easier on the lift, but I can knock it out. Damn, I forgot to put my light on the charger when I was taking my break. Right. So looks like you have to reuse the factory hardware. I didn't see that in the instructions, but they didn't come with new bolts, so I assume this would be. This would be a lot easier with 2 people. There we go. All right, y'all. So she is all together. Front end is pretty much done except for the steering components. I'll have those done tomorrow or whenever they come in the mail. But we got our new sway bar in place with the new end links. Coilovers are in, Wilwoods are in, brake lines are in, upper lower tubular control arms are in. Looks beautiful. Something to note if you're doing this kit, if you have any experience with the regular coilover kit, the QA1 kit, you know you have to crank these up usually a little bit more than halfway to get it back to about the stock ride height. With these tubular control arms, I don't know, I guess this is the way it's set up, but I'm only up maybe about 10 coils, 10, I guess, notches, turns on the driver side, and this is ride height. I mean, it is pretty, I mean, it's actually a little bit higher, like it sits up nice. Now, the suspension hadn't settled. It is gonna settle a little bit, so it may come down about a ½ inch or so, but I mean, even at about 10 coils up, it was perfect. And I had actually cranked the other side up quite a few turns thinking, you know, I'm thinking it was just gonna fall on the ground, but I mean, it was actually a lot higher. So I'm gonna turn it back down, make it even, and we'll get that all buttoned up. Wilwoods are in, lines are in, everything's done, everything is torqued to spec. So this was fun doing this. And like I said, I just made this video because I hadn't done a video on the tubular ones. I only have one other car that I actually installed this kit on, and I didn't really go too in depth with it. That's when I had Harry, and we were just kind of banging them out. So this one, I kind of want to show you guys a little bit more of the tubular control arm install, also the new sway bar, and go a little bit more again in depth on installing those Wilwood brake lines. I know I put them in the video on the other car, on the blue car that I did, but I really, or no, it was a black car, but I really didn't go in depth on how to hook them up and how they come together and stuff like that. So I'll continue the series tonight. I'm pretty much done with the front end stuff. I'm just gonna get that coilover back where it needs to be, and then we'll start tearing into the rear. That'll be a separate video. I won't go too in depth in that one because I already have a couple videos on installing control arms on these cars. So, I mean, I'll just film it, but I'm not gonna, you know, just to have some content out there, but I'm not gonna go into a whole step-by-step in-depth type thing. I will show the sway bar, installing the new sway bar, because that's different. But other than that, everything we're doing in the rear is pretty much stuff that we've done already. This car is also, like I mentioned to you before, getting the rear end shortened for wider lips. So we got a posi on the way, we got a rebuild kit on the way, and we got new gears on the way. So that'll be fun. I won't be doing that. I'm taking that to Prestige Fabrication, which is a shop that I work with down in Griffin, Georgia. They've done a few cars for me before. Do really good work. Shout out to my boy Clint out there. He does a whole bunch of work for Carlos. And so he's really, really good at what he does. So that's it for this one. Again, go check out my guys Yankee and McNeil's Garage. You guys are doing a great job. I'm enjoying the content, and the swaps look great. And so that's it for this one. I will see you guys in the next video.